Welcome back to the NWSL Challenge Cup. Houston to take on Utah. The national anthem will be played, but according to NWSL Commissioner, with more flexibility and to support each player's right to express their individual views. We listen in now. Lisa Baird, the NWSL commissioner in her first year, continued that the NWSL stands behind every player, official, and staff member. Kneel on the field, stand with your hand over your heart, honor your feelings in the privacy of the locker room or at midfield. The NWSL, a league built on diversity and courage, and those principles continue to drive us forward.
But an exciting additions to the team.
Chapman back to Campbell. We've already seen trouble. For Ratcliffe and kept in. Ratcliffe got the cross away. And it'll bound over off of Simon for.
We might.
Ball launched across. And it'll fall Abanta. Ratcliffe was falling away. Another ball shot forward. Rachel Daly, whose star continued to rise at the Women's World Cup with the English national team. Let's go an ACL tear back in May of last year. Actually managed 3 goals for Sydney FC. The W League got her legs back there. Daly waiting to hit the free kick. Good opportunity here. Excellent save. Smith holds it down. Katie Stengel almost scored on her former team.
And this is a lovely ball in by Rachel Daly. Just floated into that far post. Corsi loses Stengel. It's way too easy. Stengel's wide open on this one. You can see the disappointment on her face there. Knows that could be in the back of the net. And speaking to that formation, Mike, 3 center backs in this league. That's asking a lot of them to be able to cover ground, get wide, shift together.
This could be promising for Utah. Vero making a run, settles. Vero fires! That just goes high. Scoreless in Utah between Houston and Royals FC. Opening game for both sides in the 4-game preliminary round. That's an excellent move. Rodriguez drags, sends it in front, and this rolls away from Ratcliffe. Bowen. Here comes Ratcliffe, racing off the touchline and now charging in, sends it out in front. It's chipped away and comes to Hansen. That overruns all the way to ball. Slid through again. A-Rod onside. Rodriguez drives. Ball in front is in. How about this return for Diana Matheson? Utah Royals FC lead.
And this is a phenomenal goal by Utah. It starts with the Labonta. She picks up time and space to get her head up, and that is a brilliant ball in, threaded perfectly. Amy Rodriguez gets on the back shoulder of the center back, beats her players with her speed, and that Diana Matheson with a perfectly timed run. All she has to do is redirect that one. She gets in front of it. The 2 defenders, there's miscommunication. Such little detail separating each team. Yeah. It's important that you get that type of competition.
3 added minutes of stoppage. This just gets over Jansdotter. Here comes Latsko. Latsko squares. Daly is there! Daly scores! Houston levels it in stoppage time.
And after all the work that Utah has put in this first half, they'll be disappointed with this one. But this is always where Houston Dash can beat Utah. Great run by Veronica Latsko to find that space on the outside of the center backs. Good ball across with Rachel Daly. It's a tough touch here at first, but gets enough of it.
Vero delivers. Good service. Too high on the header. Christy Mewis, the former third overall pick by Vlatko Ananovsky in Kansas City. Drives for Houston. Header snapped in. How about this? Rachel Daly's got a brace. Dash ahead 2-1.
Then Mewis and Rachel Daly linking up for this set piece, this corner kick. Rachel Daly just fearless, beats everybody to this ball, rises above. And coming into this game, Mike, we talked about her being a fearless leader, not afraid to...
Utah in their first year under a new head coach, so the first game for Craig Harrington. Looking to become only the 7th NWSL head coach to win their first match in charge. Strom Okamoto. Injuries and also by international duty. Taken away by Mewis. Corsi gets down and denies an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Labonta. Vero.
And Vero will be upset with that pass, but better build up by Utah.
Simon got it away the first time. Vero circles back, gets wide of Latsko. Now Vero, off the first time, playing it back across toward Campbell, who's able to claim it. Turned on to Groom. Groom pushing on for the dash. As forwards on either side, picks out Stengel. Angle tightening toward Daly, who is seeking a hat trick. And this will roll out for a corner.
Good recovery run here by Labonta to save the day, because this is a good build-up play. This is why you want Shea Groom on the ball. Running at the back line, it allows Stengel to get into the mix as well. Perfectly placed ball across, looking for Daly, but Labonta continues her run defensively. That's your defensive midfield helping back.
Past the hour mark. Dash looking to add another one. Latsko. Worth noting, the wind doesn't seem too much of an issue right now. We certainly saw it on Saturday night. Lost here. Daly slips it in. Number 3's got her hat trick. Or does she? Daly is beside herself. This is not a goal. Daly still arguing the point. Karen Abbott, we can't get a better look at what happened here as Abby Smith walked it forward through the penalty area.
Rachel Daly always looking to find ways to put pressure. Steps in front of Abby Smith.
Now Daly arguing that the ball had been dropped onto the turf and kicked from there, therefore live ball. Your thought?
I agree. I mean, that is a live ball. She's come in, she's dropped the ball, steps in front. Good opportunity, and unfortunate for Daly. She's clearly an excellent engine. And her ability to make little runs to get in behind unbalanced defenses.
Stengel. Groom! There's Houston's third. What a strike.
Groom in, a player that can help Daly run at back lines, help create chances. Good work by Stengel. We talked about her link play, being able to draw other players in. Perfectly timed run. She's wide open. No one comes close to be able to mark her or shutting her down, but she stalls her run, hits this one perfectly first time.
As soon as she was drafted, she thanked the groundskeepers, the equipment managers, the sports psychologists, everyone who helped her along the way. And that humility will likely serve her very well moving forward.
It was the best speech at the draft, just her maturity and understanding of people behind the scenes.
Lytle for Matheson. On to Rodriguez. Put a little too much under that. Couldn't challenge.
For those two players, new additions to this team this season. Excellent start. Katie Stengel helping link play. Shea Groom, feisty, gritty, running at the back line. Both of them grew into the game as it wore on. And we saw the elevation not only from Rachel Daly, but the rest of the team.
And the Houston side without Michelle Prince today, due to personal reasons. Is this a handball? It is. Got up and hit Megan Oyster. Doesn't feel there's much she could have done on that with Amy Rodriguez knocking that ball up toward her. It is a yellow card as well. So Oyster has something to be concerned about. A second yellow in the preliminary round means she would be suspended for the following game.
Amy Rodriguez doing a good job. Unfortunate for Megan Oyster, but her arm was up in the position, not down near her body. It's a disappointment for her because she knows what that yellow card means. You have to be more cautious playing, especially these next 3 games.
Lori, there is such a thing as too close to goal, but for Vero, I'm not sure that applies.
Not in this regard. I've seen her score some of the most brilliant free kicks.
Around the wall, over the wall. How do you challenge Campbell here? Vero delivers and scores! Magnificent! Matheson wants that ball back. Game on!
Just as we were saying, Mike, Vero with a brilliant free kick. Goes far post on this one. Enough pace on it. Doesn't have to get it up and over the wall. There's that gap right there. She slips it in between Nairn and Alicia Chapman. Perfectly placed. Jane Campbell does a good job of getting over there, guessing right. But there's enough pace on it. She's unable to keep that one out of the back of the net.
And it's lifted over. Chapman in position. Free kick, Utah.
And that was a brilliant idea by Vero. Most players would look to try to shoot from long range there. It's the late runner that she tries to spring and that ball over the top.
Two subs await for Utah. They'll wait for this. Can Royals FC draw to level? Addie Nolf will get in. That's the end of the day for Diana Matheson. Scored in the 35th minute. Houston then scored 3 unanswered. Matheson's first goal since 2018. The 36-year-old native of Ontario, Canada. Veteran of 206 international caps. Maimon comes on for Jan's daughter as well. All subs are in. Cross launched in front. Goal, Utah! What a professional debut for the first round pick. 3-3.
And another beautiful ball in. And it's losing marks on set pieces that have been the difference maker in these games in the opening round. Kaiser cannot stay with King. And she does a fantastic job just to control her body, being able just to knock this one down away from Jane Campbell, back where it came from, across the box.
Ahead to Schmidt. Leaves it through. Chance now for a late game winner. That gets deflected away.
Potentially a season or some sort of resemblance of a season is going to come back, and it gives you a head start if you're doing exactly what the coaches asked or a bit more. Amy Rodriguez's experience at the national team level and at club level as well, that surely has paid off. She's still making runs in this 90-plus minute.
This one last chance for Christy Mewis. Puts it in reverse. Numbers flood forward for the dash. Final seconds of a seesaw affair. Won't reach Nairn. Schmidt. 4 white shirts converge. What a match. 3 goals to 3. A late equalizing goal in the first appearance professionally for the 8th overall pick, Sierra King, out of NC State. We've got more coming up. Rachel Daly scores a brace. It finishes 3-3. You're watching the NWSL Challenge Cup, presented by P&G and Secret.